Yeah, yeah. Metro on the beat, Metro on the beat. Yo, what's going on, y'all? This game's Scraps. We back in the building with another GTA 5 mod tutorial for you. In this one, we're going to show you today how to install custom maps. That's right, folks. We're going to show you how to install custom maps, and that means how to install a house permanently, because we have ways that we could install a house with map editor or with menu, and those ways we have to load up the house after we load in the game. We're going to show you how to put in the house permanently, so when the game loads up, it automatically loads up the house. Now, it's going to be a couple of links down in the description we're going to need, and for the first link is going to be map editor. It's going to lead you right here to this download page. Read the description page. Also, definitely read the requirements for this mod. Make sure that you meet the requirements for this mod before you download it. And then the second link that we're going to need is map editor and menu to YMap converter. Okay, this is what we're going to need. Also, definitely read the description in this one. Also, make sure that you have the latest requirements that's needed for this mod to work. All right, and then the third link we're going to have is modern house. This is just a regular house that we could upload with well, not upload, but this is one house that we could use with map editor. All right, it's very simple. We don't need map builder or anything else, just map editor. Okay, so the third link will lead you right here. Go ahead and download the current version for this house, and then the fourth link will lead you to Scripthook. All right, just go ahead and download this, and after that, the next link will lead you to scripthookv.net, and last but not least, native UI will be the last link in the description. Okay, so these are all of the links that we're going to need for today. Okay, now once you have all those downloaded, it should look like this right here. What we have is Scripthookv, scripthookv.net, native UI, map editor, modern house, and the map editor to menu YMap converter. It says ME to YM. That's what it will say on the folder. Okay, let's open up our Grand Theft Auto 5 directory. Okay, let's start adding in our Scripthookv. Okay, we have the directory on this side, and this is our Scripthookv folder right here. We're going to click on the bin folder. We're going to grab dimput8 and then grab scripthookv.dll. We only need these two files. What we're going to do is drag and drop these files into the Grand Theft Auto 5 directory. All right, I already have them. Okay, once we drag and drop those, we can close out the Scripthookv folder. Now let's open up the scripthookv.net folder. Once we open that up, we're going to take these last three files right here. Okay, we're going to grab these three files, drag and drop right here in the Grand Theft Auto 5 directory. Okay, once you drag and drop those, you can go ahead and close out the scripthookv.net folder. Then you can open up the native UI folder. All right, now the native UI folder has the one file in it, nativeui.dll. This file will go inside of our scripts folder inside our GTA5 directory. Okay, if you don't have a folder that says scripts folder, then just create a new folder and name it scripts. All right, so now that we have our scripts folder in our GTA5 directory, let's open up the scripts folder. Let's go to native UI folder, click, drag and drop that folder inside of our scripts folder. Okay, all right, now once you drag and drop, you can go ahead and close out the native UI folder. Now let's open up our map editor folder. Okay, inside map editor, you will have all these files right here, including the map editor folder at the top. Okay, we are going to take all of these files right here except for native UI, because we already installed that one. Okay, so we're just going to deselect that one, and we're going to drag and drop all of the other files into our scripts folder that's in our GTA5 directory. Drag and drop. There we go. Now once you drag and drop all of these highlighted ones into your scripts folder, you can go ahead and close out your map editor folder. All right. Next thing we're going to do is open up Modern House folder. Okay. I'm just going to open that up. Then we're going to go back to our GTA 5 directory. All right. Now we want to make a folder called Maps. Okay. This folder called Maps right here. If you don't have one, just go ahead and create a new folder and name it Maps. All right. Inside this folder, Maps, this is where we are going to put our maps that we will be using with Map Editor. Okay. It will go inside this folder right here. All right. Now let's go to our Modern House folder. We're going to grab this last file right here. It's an XML document. It says Modern House Update 1.0. We're going to grab that, drag and drop that right here into our maps folder. All right. Now we could go back to our Grand Theft Auto 5 directory and we could close out our Modern House folder right here. Okay. Oh, there's also you also going to need Open4 for this as well. I will leave the link down in the description. I just remembered you're going to definitely need Open4 program. Okay, so let's open up our Open4 program. All right, we could click on Windows. All right, now that that's opened up, let's just go ahead and minimize the Open4. Going to minimize Open4. Now let's open up ME2YM folder. This one right here. That's our converter folder, okay? Now inside it says example DLC pack folder. Let's click on that one. Then inside there it's going to have a custom maps folder, okay? Now we're going to take this folder and we're going to put it inside of our Grand Theft Auto 5 directory inside of our mods folder. Let's go ahead and minimize those windows and bring up Open4, okay? Now let's go ahead and click on update. Now you're going to click on 64 DLC packs and you're going to pick this one right here, MP patch SNG. Open that. And then when you open up this archive right here, it will say copy to mods folder. All right. Now that's what you want to click. You want to click copy to mods folder. OK. Now once you click copy to mods folder, then it'll go ahead and be copied all the way to your mods folder. Now once that is copied to your mods folder, you can minimize your Open4, go back to your GTA5 directory. And inside your mods folder, you will have this update folder, okay? All right. Inside the update folder, you will have the 64. Then you will have your DLC packs folder. And inside the DLC packs folder, that's where your custom maps folder will go. Okay. Now let's click on our mods folder. Go in update 64. Update DLC packs, excuse me. And then inside of our DLC packs, we're going to take this custom maps folder, drag and drop it right here inside of our DLC packs. All right. Okay. So just in case when you go to install custom maps and you don't have that update folder, then just follow these steps that I just showed you. Okay. All right, now that we have custom maps added onto our DLC list, our DLC pack, we have to add custom maps to our DLC list, okay? So once we bring up Open4, we could go ahead and click on update right here. And after you click update RPF. All right, now you're gonna have a red banner up here. It's gonna say copy to mods folder. Click copy to mods folder. Then click on common folder, click data folder, and scroll down and you'll see DLC list.xml. We're going to click on that, then right click on that, choose edit. Then we're going to go inside here. We're going to highlight the last line and we're going to copy that line. All right. Then we're going to press enter to get a new line and then paste that same line that we copied. Now let's go back over to our custom maps folder. Click on that until it's highlighted and let's copy that name. Now let's go back over to our DLC list. And all we're going to do is paste that name right here. All right. Now we have successfully added custom maps to the DLC pack list. Let's go ahead and save it. All right. Now you can just go ahead and double click on it just to make sure that it's saved successfully. And as you can see, it's still here, custom maps. All right. We can close out of that. Close our archives. Okay. All right, now that we have loaded back in the game, let's go ahead and get the location for our modern house. It's also important to definitely remember the location of where the house is located that you're trying to upload. Okay, that's the location for this one. Let's go ahead and get over there to it. It's right here. All right. Open up menu and teleport over there. Okay. Now this is what it's going to look like. Hold on, let's make it a little bit more brighter. You can see everything. So we'll go back. There we go. It's a little bit better. All right. So this is how it's going to look like before we upload the house with map editor. Okay. We upload the house with map editor. Load. Go to maps. Map house update. And we could just sit here and watch the house be built.
6.5 hours later.
And there we go. All right. So there you have it, folks. We have the house all loaded up with a couple of cars and everything. Now, when we go ahead and make this house permanent, not too many other objects will appear. I don't think the cars will stick with the house when we put the house in custom maps. But usually everything else will. The furniture, everything else will. All right. So let's go ahead and put this in custom maps. All right. Now let's bring up our Open 4 right here. Okay, we have our Open 4, and let's bring up our Grand Theft Auto 5 directory right here. Okay. Now what we're going to do is open up our maps in our Grand Theft Auto 5 directory, where we should have our modern house update right here. Okay. Now that we see that, let's go over to our Open 4, click on mods folder, click on update 64 DLC packs. Then we're going to click on custom maps, DLC RPF 64, click on levels, GTA5, and underscore city E, excuse me. Click on that folder, then click on maps, then click on custom maps RPF. All right, now in here, this is where we are going to be adding our converted files. Okay, you can just go click on this one and delete this file right here. Okay, I'm not going to be using that one right now. Now let's just leave this right here and minimize Open 4. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and open up our ME2YM folder. All right, now once we click on that, it's going to have an application we need to run. We're going to run this application right here. Just double click on that. Then a box will pop up like this right here. Okay. Now inside that box, we want to click on File. Then we want to click on Open. All right. Now from this point, we can just go ahead and go back to our Grand Theft Auto 5 directory. And at the top, if you click inside this box, everything will turn blue. Let's go ahead and right click so we could copy that address. Then we're going to come back over to this window, click in this box, and paste that address. All right. Now we're going to pick our Modern House Update XML file that we had. Let's pick that and click Open. All right. You see everything has loaded up inside here once you see the coordinates down at the bottom. Let's go ahead and click Export, okay? Once we click Export, it's going to export the file as a YMAP file, okay? Now we want to pick the destination that we want this exported to. I'm going to pick desktop for right now. And you also have to name your file, okay? Let's name it New Modern, okay? We'll name it New Modern, and I'll save that to my desktop. Click Save. All right. And if you look on my desktop right here, this is where it's at right here. We could actually exit out of this window, this ME2IM window, since we're done with that. And we can also exit out of our ME2IM folder. All right. Let's click that. Go back to our Grand Theft Auto 5 directory and just minimize that window for now. And now that we have our new modern YMAP file right here, let's go ahead and bring up our Open4. Okay, we're going to bring up our Open4 right here. And now this is the same place where we left it at inside of our custom maps folder. All we have to do is grab our new modern YMAP folder. Our new modern YMAP file, excuse me. We're going to take that, drag, and drop that right here into Open4. And as you can see, a window will pop up loading it into YMAP, and you will see it right here. New modern.ymap map. Okay. So we can go click on File, and then click on Close All Archives. And from this point on, we are done with Open4. Let's go ahead and exit out of that. And now we are going to run the game again. We have loaded back in again. Let's go ahead and teleport over to the location right here. All right, let me put a little light on. There we go. And we should have the house here. Yep. And the house is here, folks. So that's how custom maps work. If you like a house that you're trying out on the internet, on Gta5 or wherever you get it at, and you like it inside the game, and you want to make it permanent instead of having to load it up every time, then custom maps is the thing for you, okay? Now, not all house maps or mansion maps will work, because there are a lot of maps that require map builder and require extra objects, okay? And those extra objects can't exactly be saved in custom maps. All right, it's just a little bit complicated to explain, but the little XML document houses like Modern House, the one that we are using, you could definitely use this to make these houses permanent, and they aren't that large. They don't take too much memory in the game. So yeah, this is definitely something that you're looking for to make houses permanent. Then this is definitely what you need right here. That's going to do it for me, folks. Games and graphics. Make sure that you smash that like button if this helped you out, and definitely subscribe to the channel. I will be definitely making more tutorials in the near future, and also dropping Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Redemption Online videos daily. It's Games and Graphics, y'all. I'm out till next time.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.